Good morning. I'm sure some other people will join a little later. The only thing that we want this morning really is a cushion for our knees. So it's a bit more comfortable. It's the largest joint in our body. And if it's not comfortable, we want to really make sure that we're protecting it. If your setup is in the middle of the room, just pull a little chair closer to you when we do the standing poses, so you have something to grab onto if you need to, or maybe you're backing up to a wall. That's great too. So there is no fuss. We're very, very flexible. So that's all we need for our morning class. Welcome everyone. I'm Neil. Most of you know me. I'm still actually overseas, and Carrie is letting me teach this class via Zoom. I'm very excited. So without further ado, we're going to go into our practice. What we're going to first do is a little meditation. Now, if you have no knee joint issues and can sit like this in a hero seat, go for it. If you rather would sit 2 minutes, that's how long I'm going to sit here. Like this, sit like this. Doesn't matter how you sit. I'm asking you to upright your spine. So we're not doing the cat spine. Let me turn around. This is the cat spine. We're not doing the cow spine where the chest is forward. You're pushing a U shape into your spine. We want to do the long spine, like somebody is pulling us with a string up towards the sky. So however you sit, it's perfect. And then I want you to open up your palms, both palms. The thumb is going to touch your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, pinky finger. You're going to recite the Kundalini mantra to it. Kundalini is one type of yoga. There are many, many lanes in its own. We're going to recite our true essence. That is translated to us in Sa, S-A, Ta, T-A, Na, N as in Nancy, N-A, Ma as in Mary, Ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. So bring your hands, long spine, palms up. If you don't want to recite, that's cool. Just do the motions with me. And it doesn't matter. We don't have to be all synchronized. I'm going to watch the clock. So we're at 2 minutes that we're doing this. So join me or just do it internally, however you like. Here we go. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take an inhale. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 in a softer voice, sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Regular voice. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Last time. Sa, ta, na, ma. Turn your palms down and turn inwardly. Continue your breath. Doesn't matter how you breathe, just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. If you can just do the nose breathing, go for it. It slows down your breath. One more breath. And then however you were seated, if you were seated like me, change your seat. If you were seated the other way, change maybe to this seat. And just windshield wiper your knees first, and then change to the other preference seat. So we're just a little longer now with our, definitely I'm more comfortable this way, and bring some motion into your torso. We're gonna go little by little throughout the whole body and have fun. So one part of our class will be on the floor, and the other part, the second part, will be with some standing poses, and then we come down and finish up the class, and then just do the other way, just rotating the body however you see it fit. So some of us will be more upright here, some of us can come forward a little bit more. The name of the game is adaptive yoga. Your body is an amazing vehicle. It tells you exactly what to do. And then when you find some stillness, upright again, we're going to bring some motion. So some of us can lift the arms higher, some of us have to stay lower because of the shoulder girdle. Wherever you are, just bring some motion. If you're here, bring some motion from side to side. If you're here, that means you have still good rotator cuff muscles, they're supporting you. You're here, that's it. Nice. And the torso likes it too, because we're bringing immediately some motion into our superficial back muscles. Twisting is always the most fun in yoga, I think. So wherever you are, perfect. And if you're gradually going up, maybe you go up all the way overhead, if that's possible. Yeah. And you know what? Elbows are super lazy. If you're going overhead, stretching overhead, try to stretch your elbows straight and do this. That's it. One more breath here. And then come to a twist. Take your right hand to your left knee. Doesn't matter how you sit. And then support yourself in the back with your left hand and turn your nose towards the left shoulder. Yeah, I'll go this way, that way. Now I want you to just pull on the belly. That's it. Pull on the belly. So you feel like you can twist a tiny bit more. Pull on the belly. Yes, but you're breathing. You're not holding your breath. One more breath. And then come back center. We're going to the other side. And I quickly take my left hand to my right knee. Right hand goes behind me to support me. And you remember, pull the belly in again. And it gives you the feeling that you are twisting a little bit more. And you're giving your inner organs something to do here too. But don't hold the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Perfect. And then come back. Center. Shake it out. Just shake it out. Maybe roll your shoulders. That's it. One of my favorite things to do, especially if my upper back hurts, is cross my arms, come forward. Now, I'm going to show you two seated versions. In this easy seat, cross your arms, elbows are lazy. Think about the elbows, straighten them, and then come forward as much as you can. If you're up here, that's okay. If you're down here, that's great too. Wherever you are, you probably are feeling a stretch in your back somewhere, or maybe in your nose. You never know. So just come down as far as you can. Now stay there. I'm just showing you, if I were to sit in a hero seat, I would go with the knees wide, just to create some room for my upper body to come down. That's the same thing too. It feels great. But if the shoulders don't like it, come out of it. You don't have to do it to do the extreme. Inhale. Exhale. Why does my yoga classes look different than anybody's else? Because I'm heavily trained in the original yin yoga. So I throw a lot of elements from yin yoga that the owner, the original creator for yin yoga, Paulie Zink, thought about movement rather than holding the poses for a long time. One more breath. and then come out of it. Nice. Roll again. That's it. And then let's make our way to the floor. Remove the cushion for just a little while. So push it to the side and maybe windshield wiper your knees again. I have my hands, however they land, right here. Just windshield wiper. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Can we do some weight bearing while we are windshield wipering? Let's give it a try. If it's too much on your wrist, of course, you're going to stay right here, and this is beautiful. But if you can, maybe however you land with your hands, that will dictate, your shoulder girdle will dictate that. Just lift yourself a little bit up and then windshield wiper. This is now seriously weight bearing on a lot of, especially on your wrist. But what you're doing is bone tempering. Yeah, one more breath. And then come down again and shake it out. Just shake it out. Pull the soles of your feet together and then knees out wide. So we can stay here if this is great and you're feeling the stretch. You're right there. Don't go any further. Come into a cow spine with me. And what I mean with that is push your chest forward as a U shape. Don't round your head down. It doesn't add anything. It just adds more stress to your vertebrae here, right? The cervical spine. If you have more room in the hip sockets, it's really your build. It's not what you can work towards. Yes, of course, a minimal version of it, it'll come over the years, but some people are more open. Then maybe you can take your hands and push it gently onto your knees, cow spine. Still keep the neck in line with the rest of your spine. One more thing, remember, belly in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. With an inhale, come out of it. Can we do a little balancing? Yes, we can. Come into boat with me. So knees together. You can stay here in boat. Pull the belly in. It's a cow spine. Push your chest forward. You can do this. Yeah, here is another view. You can do this. Maybe you can even do the 90 on the knees. Yeah, lift them up, tabletop work, right? Or you can even straighten it. But wherever you are, even if your heel's a little bit off the floor, you're balancing already. Pull the belly in and the neck, remember, it's straight up over your spine. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, pull the belly in. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. Beautiful. And then come down and hands back, windshield wiper. Now we're coming back to this reverse tabletop 1 more time. So fingertips towards your gluteal muscles, if that's comfortable on the shoulders, fingertips away from you or fingertips to the back. Give it a try, what works your best. You will naturally land with your hands somewhere. So what we want is not a total lift. That will maybe come later, depending on some other stuff that I'm going to do. But I want some action for the triceps here. They're really hard to work, and they're the supporting muscles for our arms. So I'm going to lift the hips just a little bit. Just focus on bending the elbows and straightening. Bending the elbows and straightening. Here we go. 8, breathe. 7, breathe. Don't hold your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Come down. Shake it out. Shake it out. Yes, wrists are really important. Hands are important. And we'll do a little bit more of that. So sit however you'd like. Easy seat for me right now. And now I'm going to put my palms down. So I'm turning my hands towards you and I'm going to push them down. I'm coming down with my torso too. Let me change the camera view here a little bit more. So if you're here, you're already feeling the stretch and your palms don't even come close to the floor, that's okay. You're doing something for the knuckles. You're feeling probably the stretch. If you have more room, bring them down. That's it. And as usual, pull the belly in. The head does not round down. Do you feel the stretch in the forearms? It's a big stretch for the wrist as well. but it's mainly this one. That carpal tunnel area is really iffy for some people, unfortunately. So these are some good stretches to avoid like a condition of carpal tunnel. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. One more. And then come out of it slowly, palms up, palms down, maybe make a fist and open it up, shake it out, maybe move your wrist. Yeah, however you like. That's the name of the game. That's it. Perfect. Now, give yourself a bear hug. Yep. And then lift your elbows. If you can't lift your elbows, don't force it. This is already maybe enough for you, and that's great. Remember, upright spine. If you can lift up your elbows, that's awesome. Go as high up as you can. If you want to go into eagle arms, that's totally up to you. What is eagle arm? I'm going to leave my hands, I'm going to leave my back or the sides of my back and go straight up. It can be, you can interlace again, or you can do back to back, somewhat here. So right here, or you can do this. So up, again, up. If you're lucky enough and you have the shoulder girdle intact, you can do this. If you have any pain, lower it down. This is already enough for you. Just give yourself a big hug. That's it. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more. And come slowly out of it. Release down, bring the knees up, and windshield wiper. Hug your knees in as much as you can. Even if you're here, it's a cat spine now. And now we're targeting with the forehead, the knees. If you're able to pull the heels in, pull them in. Still a cat spine. Round your spine as much as you can. Cat spine, think cat spine, rounding. Perfect. Round. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. One more breath. With an inhale, come with me into a cow spine. Try to push the chest forward. You don't have much room because your knees are right there. Let your right arm wrap around your knees. Left hand goes behind you and we're going into a twist. Now you can put the palm down or you can go on fingertips. If you're on fingertips like a tripod, it's easier actually to open up the shoulder. Turn your nose towards this is my left shoulder, left side. Pull the belly in. Yes, I know you can do it. You can do it and breathe here at the same time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Beautiful. Come slowly out of it. Wrap that left hand now around your shin bones and go to the other side. So here is the other side. The right hand goes behind me, fingertips if you like. Open up the shoulder and turn your nose towards the right side. Pull the belly in. It gives you more room to twist. Inhale, exhale. That's the reason why we don't like to eat before yoga. We do a lot of twisting in yoga. One more. Okay, one more. I'm cheating this side. And then slowly come out of it. Windshield wiper, perfect. And then flip yourself to your tabletop, but with the cushion if you like. Or if you don't have any knee issues, of course, you can come onto your floor without the cushion, but I like to do it on the cushion if I have it. So I'm going to push myself a little bit back so you can see me. We're going to do the double dog. So I'm going to spread my fingers first of all, bring them forward, straight forward, but how far forward I can adjust. So maybe not so, don't reach too far out, but a little bit more than tabletop. Tabletop would be here, and you go maybe 1 foot forward. Now, we are targeting the wrist, the shoulders over the wrist. Come slowly over the wrist. If you're over the wrist, lower your hips down, down, down. If you need to adjust your hands forward, adjust by all means. And then lower the hips down. Do you feel the stretch? Yes, I'm already feeling it. Now look at the eyes of my elbows. Turn them towards each other. If they're like mine, forward, turn them. Why am I doing this? This would be the optimal anatomical position for you to be in. And then maybe, I know my head is cut off. Move your nose up, look up. This would be your inhale. And exhale, push yourself to your tabletop, to your half dog, or maybe to your child's pose all the way back, depending on your knee comfort. And then come forward again. Adjust, hips down, eyes of the elbows towards each other. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, push yourself back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. 5 more times. Inhale, forward. 1. Exhale, go back. Inhale, 2. Exhale, go back. Inhale, 3. Exhale, go back. Inhale, 4. Exhale, go back. Inhale, 5. Beautiful. Exhale, go back. Stay in tabletop. If you want to do a child's pose quickly, you can do that because it's a great stretch if your knees permit. And then come back with me to tabletop. While I have you here, we're going to put a U shape into our spine. So sideways. So this was the cat spine. This is the cow spine. So put a cow spine into your tabletop and then walk with me to the right or left. It doesn't matter. Look over your shoulder and then walk with me to the other side. Keep the U shape, keep the cow spine. With the cow spine, walk now from side to side. You don't have to hold it. We're bringing motion again into our torso right here. That's it. Nice. This is the horse. Yes. And you can even, maybe if nobody is sleeping underneath you, maybe hammer the floor with your hands. It's good bone tempering for your hands. That's it. One more breath here from side to side. And then come back center and then shake it out, maybe in a delicious pose. That I have that really copied from somebody I've been following. He teaches in Guatemala and he calls this a delicious pose. I'm in tabletop, just, freestyle, maybe hips from side to side, maybe cow and cat, whatever you like here. One more breath. We're not staying for the rest of class here. I roll the whole time. One more breath. We're coming up. This is a yoga class after all. If you're not diagnosed with osteopenia, osteoporosis, downward dog is beautiful. It stretches a lot of the body parts. But if you're diagnosed with osteopenia, osteoporosis, you do not want to do forward folds. And downward dog is a forward fold. So I'll let you decide how you want to come up. You can do totally downward dog, or you can, from your knees, maybe make some fists, hold on to a piece of furniture, or you don't need to hold on and come up slowly. And we meet up standing. Perfect. Let me adjust my camera. So you are either closer to a chair or piece of furniture or at the wall, whatever feels good. And then push the cushion away so you don't trip over it. And guess what? Our medical Qigong twist is the best way to bring some motion into the ankles, into the knees, the hips, the shoulders, and it's fun. So if you're sitting, if you happen to have an iWatch, I noticed lately with a lot of people, it tells you after an hour or two to get up and move. Just getting up and doing this is already a big relief for all the joints and for all your body parts. So think about that. Perfect. All right, shake it out. And we'll do some standing poses and some balancing. So the first one, like, of course, classic tree, right? We can, this is my right side. We can stay on the toe, or we can go a little bit higher up, but I want you to pull in the belly. Hold on to something. You don't take away anything because you're balancing on one little tiny ankle of yours, the whole body weight, and you're opening up the hip. So pull in the belly. If your hands are comfortable, maybe one arm up, or you can bring your hands in heart center. Anything goes, whatever is comfortable for you. Breathe, inhale. I'm going to count the breath here. Give it a try. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. And then arms down, maybe tip down, and then knee up. Knee up, just knee up. Hold on to your chair or your furniture or to the wall, or maybe hold on to your leg and stay with me here. Pull the belly in. Yeah, we can do it. You can keep the knee bent or you can straighten it out. That's it. Big breath in, big breath out. Some of you can probably grab the toe and stay here. This is actually, if your hamstring permits, this is actually, and you can bend the knee, easier to balance. If you don't believe me, give it a try, holding on to something. One more breath. And then slowly bring it down. And you know what to do here, our medical Qigong twist. That's it. Nice. Perfect. So here we go. Other side. You can stay right here. You're balancing on the other ankle. You can go a little higher. You can go all the way up. Pull the belly in. That's it. Long. It helps you with your erect, long spine. And then you judge if you're holding on to something with one hand and the other arm is up, or maybe both arms up, both hands in heart center, whatever feels good. 3 breaths. I'm counting them again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Beautiful. Maybe tap down a little bit and come up again. Yes. Hold on here, to a chair, to the wall. Lean back if you need to straighten. If you got the option of grabbing with your peace finger, your big toe, go for it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. And then bring it down. Thank you for humoring me. And windshield wiper from side to side. The Phoenix walk is a fun one. I love that. And I break it down so it's easy. So one foot, put the right foot, let's do it all on the same side. So right foot comes in front of you. Let me see if you can see my feet maybe a little bit better this way. So one right foot is in front of you, 1 foot ahead, right? So we're going to bend into both knees and straighten. This is the first movement. Yeah. And then see if you have the balance with holding on to something. If you can lift the back, this is one left, the back heel, and maybe do this right here. Holding on or no holding on, that's up to you. If you have the balance, maybe you can balance on just your toes. I'm lifting the front heel too. That's it. That's it. Now, the arms have something to, and you can do a combination of it too. If the back heel doesn't work, lift the front heel and try it. This is a bit harder for me. I'd rather have the back heel off and then control everything with the front foot on the floor. So you judge your feet how you want this. And now the whole thing looks like this. So wherever you are with your heels, bend your knees, your arms are down, and then inhale, straighten your knees, arms go as high as your shoulder girdle will allow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down. And you can do this with one arm while you're holding on to the other, to a piece of furniture. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. 3 more, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. 1 more, inhale up, exhale down, and shake it out. Beautiful. Shake it out, perfect. All right, we have the left side. So you step forward with the left foot, approximately 1 foot. So then decide, do I want both heels off the ground? or maybe one stays down and one is up. Give it a try, which works here the best for you, while you're holding on to a piece of furniture or your chair, or whatever you feel comfortable here, or maybe you don't have to hold on. This would be the balancing motion, yep. And then I'll go a little bit further back so you can see my whole body. So once you decide on the feet, bend, and then up, straighten the knees and arms overhead, or maybe just to shoulder level. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Two more. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale, arms up, and then come down completely and find yourself in the medical Qigong twist. Beautiful. I have a little bit of a warrior sequence for you. What would be a yoga class without warriors, right? I'm going to stand far behind so you can see me, so I don't keep adjusting the camera. So step out your right foot to 90. Push your left foot away. So as you can see, you can stay the width of your mat or go a little wider, because this is warrior 2. So going a little bit wider opens up the groin area here, but this is an individual thing. Wherever you are is perfect. So you make your warrior 2 stable. Bend into the front knee. This is my right side, as much as it's doable. And then bring the arms out to the side. So line up your fingers, really activate your hands, activate your arms. Think about the triceps. We worked on them. You can think about them and activate them, and turn your nose over your right middle finger. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Press yourself straight. Arms are still the same-ish, straight-ish. And then right arm goes up. This is the reverse warrior. So the right knee is somewhat straight-ish. You're looking back at your left foot. Or you want to look up, of course. And then come back with an inhale back. Leave the legs as they are. Just grab above the knee. We're going into triangle. This is a wide-legged triangle. Above the knee, below the knee, wherever you feel like. But the idea in the triangle is the top shoulder, that's the left shoulder, to revolve it up. Turn your nose up if you have the room, and reach your hand up to high five. For those of you who are used to this pose, you can always micro bend this knee. Bring your arm over your ear. This is the ninja version of it. That's it. It's a huge stretch. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and slowly come out of it, very slowly. I'm going to heel toe my left side in, and then step my feet together underneath my hips, and come with me into your medical Qigong. That's it. Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. We have the other side. So feet underneath your hips, step out your left foot, 90. Push it away as much as you're able to. Adjust your right foot. The right foot goes perpendicularly back. So perpendicular, you can stay the width of your mat, and I'm bringing my feet here closer to the camera so you can see it. You can stay right here. But if you have the room, make it bigger. Make it bigger so you're putting more pressure on the bones here. You're putting more pressure on the muscles, the pressure that your body is comfortable with. And then bring your arms out straight. Think about the triceps again. Activate them. You only activate them thinking about, that's really true. Turn your nose over your straight, chop hands, I call them, over your left middle finger. Inhale, exhale. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, one more. Reverse warrior. So we are just straightening the front knee, the left knee, And then arm, if your arm for any reason doesn't go up, grab the right shoulder and lean towards your right leg. It's the same thing, or you have it overhead. Sometimes I forget the modifications, but you have your body that will tell you, this is no go for me. So you have to really listen to your body, and then come back again and grab above the knee, always a micro bend if the knee is not comfortable here, or engage the quad muscles here. Now turn your top shoulder, your right shoulder open towards the sky. In this case, if you have more room, maybe your hand glides below the knee, or you stay up above the knee. High five with your right arm, your gaze follows your thumb, right thumb. Or you can do the ninja version here. Can you pull the belly in? Yes, it's a different feeling. It's really a feeling that nobody knows what you're doing there, but it does correct you instantly. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. With an inhale, slowly come out of it. And then heel toe the side that is comfortable for you. In this case, it's my right side because my left side was bent. And then when the medical Qigong twist is the best way to get rid of any tension. Now, for us to come down, we'll do it the yogi way. So bring your cushion back onto the mat, maybe on the back side of your mat. Let's do it together. So hands to your lower back. If you don't have any issues with your lower back, if there's anything funky going on in your lower back, you probably don't want to do this. But if you're just resetting your lordosis curve like I'm doing here, you bring your hands to your lower back, fingertips down, or to your sides, whatever is available to you. And then feet comfortably underneath your hips. Pull the belly in as you're pushing your hands into your lower back and the hips forward. Maybe the gaze goes up, nose goes up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now we're coming slowly down. For those of you with no issues on the bone density, fold forward. For those of us who have been diagnosed with osteopenia or osteoporosis, come down slowly, bring your knees down, and then walk your hands forward. All of us, we're back in tabletop. Come forward and we'll do couple chaturangas. What is the chaturanga? The yogi push-up. Now, first of all, we can do it two ways, but the original chaturanga is straightforward. So spread your fingers like we did in double dog. Let's see, camera, can I do this? Maybe. So hands a little bit, not as far as the double dog, just a little bit more than the tabletop forward. Now come over your wrist, but now I want you to shoot over your wrist. Aha. Now, if this doesn't feel right, push your knees maybe back a little bit, then you adjust yourself instantly. So you push your shoulders over your knee, bend your elbows straight back. Don't let them flare out, bend them straight back. They're closer to your torso than flaring out. So straight back, hold it, don't hold your breath. Hold it, look forward, don't look back, hold it, you can do it, hold it. Everything works and over time. Now go into your up dog. Lower your hips, eyes of the elbows towards each other, nose goes up. I'm adjusting myself so you can see me. And then push yourself back to your tabletop, to your half dog, or to your child's pose. We're going to do it one more time. Come forward. Adjust your hands. My hands are now too far forward. So I'm going to pull them back because I pushed myself towards the back end of my mat. I'm going to bring my shoulders over my wrist first, then past my wrist. Now this feels tight. I'm going to walk my hands a little bit more forward. Now past my wrist. And then I'm going to bend my elbows straight back, straight back. Hold it. Don't look back. Don't look back. Look forward. It's too much on the neck muscles. Remember, don't look back. Hold it. Hold it. I'm not going that deep. Hold it. Don't hold your breath. And then up dog. Release your elbows. Turn the eyes of the elbows towards each other. That's it. 2 chaturangas, but with a little twist. That's it. And then come all the way down onto your mat. Now I'm going to push the camera a little bit away from me, and I'm losing it. Okay. Okay. We're all on our belly. All right. Come with me into Sphinx. Yes. So if your knees are on the cushion like mine, it feels good. Maybe you keep them there. So hands forward, 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 or hands back, meaning elbows back underneath your shoulders. Your lower back will tell you what to do with them. So either more forward or a little bit back. Feet together, harder on the lower back, feet apart. Judge that, adjust that, and then you're in the Sphinx. Not quite, but we're going to do the moving Sphinx. So press into your hands, fingers spread out, and then lift the elbows. If this is too tight on your lower back, push your hands a little bit more forward. If this is like, oh, I can take more, it's up to you. You judge 5 times. So press the tops of your feet into the mat or into the floor, and then press into your hands. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up, exhale down. And then you can stack your hands or just to put the cheek down on the floor and bend the knees and windshield wiper. Yes, that's the crowd pleaser. Everybody loves that. Yeah. Let's do the scorpion for a few breaths, just a few breaths. What was the scorpion again? So it's my right cheek is down. My arms are out to a T. I'm going to lift my left hand, put it somewhere in front of my face, and push into the floor so I can roll towards my right shoulder and take my leg with me. My wait, which leg is this? Left leg. Left hand, left leg is now floating. Is now floating. If you like, if you can, bend the knee and put the foot behind the right leg, or maybe you grab the ankle and get a quad stretch. You're doing something for the shoulders, you're doing something for your quads here, or you're going deeper by bending the knee and putting the foot behind your right leg. That's a little bit more on the shoulder. Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more. 1 more. And then roll slowly back, slowly, 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 slowly. And other cheek. So my arm goes out to a T. If that's too much for the shoulder, of course, you bring it closer to your body, maybe a V shape. And then I'm going to take my right hand, put it right in front of my face so I can press into my right hand and roll towards my left shoulder slowly. Now here you need to decide if you want the right leg, right foot behind you, bend the knee and put the foot behind you, or you want to have it just floating. Let me see if I can show you from the side. You can stay floating here. You can bend the knee and grab the ankle or the shin bone for a quad stretch. Whatever feels good. That's it. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. And then come back. Roll back onto your belly. Windshield wiper. Just do the beach whale. Yeah. All right. We do Shalabhasana, the locust pose. Why? Isn't that enough, Neil, with this back bending? Back bending is better than forward folding for osteopenia, osteoporosis. So I'll give you an option. You can have your hands by your hips, palms touching your hips, or the backs of your hands on the floor. You're going to do just 1 Shalabhasana. So 2 options, but one movement actually. Either the backs of your hands stay on the floor the whole time, they don't lift, or your hands stay palms at your hips. You decide. Feet together. Feet together. I'm going to leave the backs of my hands on the floor, right? So feet together, lift feet and chest as much as you can, but pull the belly in as you're lifting up, 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 up. Think length. Really don't look down. Lengthen your spine, your cervical spine, your neck muscles are in line with the rest of your spine. Big breath in, big breath out. Hold it with me. We can do it. One more breath. Nice. And then bring down windshield wiper. Flip yourself around. We're going to re-straighten this whole thing, our spine, in a bridge. So just flip yourself around. And I'm going to do it this way. By the way, you have the cushion and your head lands on the cushion. Good for you. You make it work for yourself. It feels nice. So my head is on the cushion. It feels nice. So separate your feet as wide as your mat. Separate your feet as wide as your mat, approximately. Turn your toes out slightly, heels in. Pull the heels towards your gluteal muscles as much as it's doable for you. That's the setup. Now, pull the belly in. Now lift the hips slowly off the ground. Make sure your neck muscles are comfortable. I'm hoping that your head is on the cushion. And lift, 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 lift up. Your strength to lift up comes from your heels. So focus on your heels. Press into your heels. If you want to interlace your hands underneath your body, go for it. Or you leave your hands right as they are on the floor. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then slowly come out of it, really slowly. And windshield wiper, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna go into a twist here. So both knees to your left or right. I'm gonna do it towards my left side, both knees. I'm gonna grab the top knee. Let me change the view. My top knee is the right knee right now. And pull it up towards my chest. I'm pulling it up with my left hand, my right knee up. And my right shoulder, I'm trying to push it onto the floor, but it's really not really on the floor. So however you like. Now, some of you may remember the cat here. What is the cat? So I have the knee a little bit closer to my chest. I'm going to grab behind the knee and try to extend my right leg out. If it doesn't work, keep it bent and your hand, your left hand is supporting it. Pull the belly in. If it works, maybe, only maybe, release the bottom leg straight too. Some of you, the ones who I have been a long time, may remember the cat version here of the twist. This is the leg, yes. So you can keep it bent, you can straighten it, you can keep the bottom knees bent, or you can straighten it. Make it your own. One more breath. And then roll back, center, hug your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. That's it. And then release your legs up just for a little, shake it out, open up to a butterfly, and maybe hands grab behind the knees and rock from side to side on your mat. This is the full butterfly posture. Now we're going to the other side. So I'm bringing my feet down. I'm pushing my hips a little bit to the left. So I'm staying on my mat. Both knees to the right. And you can stay totally here. This is an awesome twist. Both knees, I'll open up your arms and great, stay right here. Or you want to go a little bit more, take with your right hand, your left knee, the top leg, closer towards your body. You can stay still here, not do anything else. Or you can try to extend your left leg straight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is already changing. Pull the belly in. If you have the room, straighten the bottom leg as well. And maybe turn your nose towards the opposite direction. Are you still breathing or holding your breath? Breathe. One more. Beautiful. And then slowly, very slowly, come back center. Now we're gonna really hug everything in, make yourself to a small ball, rock from side to side, maybe grab the kneecaps and start rolling your knees one way and then the other way. And if you still have time to do just a tiny bit of Shavasana, we did our meditation at the beginning of the session. So I like to invite you, you can have your cushion for your head, that's awesome. If your cushion is big enough, put it underneath your legs and release your legs down. My cushion is quite big, so I can do it that way, or keep it underneath your head and then really close your eyes. And we stay here just 1 more minute, just to give it a feel of what we have done here. Maybe you can let go of all the thoughts. Just focus on the breathing. So is the inhale. Hum is the exhale. That I am is the mantra. So is the inhale. Hum is the exhale. Let your feet fall to the side. Relax your legs. Every inhale is your safetyness. Every exhale is your home. Inhale safety. Exhale home. Relax your torso. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Relax your neck. Relax your cheek. Relax your tongue. Relax your forehead. Inhale is the safety. Exhale is our home. Inhale safety. Exhale home. So hum. One more breath. I'm going to bring you out of this by just asking you to move your fingertips and your toes, your hands and your feet, your wrist and your ankles. Your arms maybe stretch overhead or towards the sky, and your feet towards the opposite direction, like you're coming out of bed. Give yourself a big stretch, and then bring your knees into your chest. Rock one last time side to side and roll to yours forward towards your favorite side, maybe with the cushion adjusted so your head lands on it. And stay just 1 or 2 more breaths here in this fatal position so we can end the class together. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position on your mat, and I'll meet you with hands in heart center. And we do one last breathing exercise, 1 breath only. Well, join me with just a simple inhale and exhale to empty it all out. I'm going to ask you to inhale for 6, hold it for 4, and sigh it out loud, really out loud. Here we go. Inhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 4, 2, 3, 4, sigh it out loud. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all living beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste.